Hey, hello, good evening, great evening, great evening, great evening. Oh my goodness, you know what's funny? This is live, right? And I'm using my MacBook, and my MacBook, well, going live, it's mirrored. So I like my hair parted on this side. Hey everybody, happy Thursday. I am back for another breath work. My name is Shayna, and yes. So today we're going to be focusing on our breath for peace and for power. And is there anything else that I want to say? I kind of just want to get into it. I want to get into it. Just know that energy is everything. Learn how to change your energy. That's why I came in clapping. Some high energy and some good spirits. So we're going to start with breathing in for a count of 7, holding it for 4, and then exhaling for 7 again. All right. Eyes closed, and let's go. Breathe in. Hold. Out. In. Hold. Out. In through the nose. Expand the diaphragm. Push the belly out. Hold. Audible release. Again, breathe in. Hold. Out. 2 more. Breathe in. Hold. Out. 1 more. Breathe in. Hold. And out. And relax. Awesome. I hope that made you feel a little bit lighter, a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more calm in your body. Okay. So I want to do kind of like we did the same thing yesterday. I want us to get into our desires. One thing that I've noticed just on my growth journey, on my getting better journey, on my elevation journey, it gets to a point when you elevate and outgrow the people around you, friends, family members, like co-workers. If you could relate, drop it down in the comments. But in my personal experience, it gets to a time where you kind of outgrow the people around you, and it's not even no hate to them, it's not no negativity, but it's more so that you see more for yourself. You have an inner knowing of who you are and who God made you to be, and what you can accomplish, what you must accomplish. And then you realize that people around you are not on the same wavelength. And I just want anyone in that situation to know that it is okay. And I want you to be proud of yourself for going forward regardless. Separation does not mean that you hate someone. It doesn't have to be hate, it doesn't have to be negative. But, my coach said a great thing this morning. Sometimes God cannot bless you because you're attached to people who don't deserve the blessing that God is giving you. And if he blesses you, they will be reaping the benefit. And God can't allow that to happen. So sometimes people got to go. And that's just the reality. But I want you to trust and believe that your energy is going to attract the right people to you. And with that, when I first, like back in 2021, I really saw that I was going in a different direction from people. I couldn't relate to a lot of people. People were engaging in things that I could not no longer engage with because I knew it wasn't in alignment with my assignment. It wasn't in alignment with my highest and best self. And I knew better. And once you know better, you have to do better. And a lot of the things that I saw is that people don't want anymore. People don't dream big anymore. And I think we psych ourselves out because we failed before. We didn't get what we wanted in the past, so we just stopped wanting. And that's a trick of the enemy, and you got to know that that's a trick of the enemy. And sometimes even I got to remind myself there's an enemy out there that don't want you to win. There's an enemy out there that don't want you to win, whether that be because of white supremacy, whether that be because of any type of higher, like any type of power that sees your potential or understands that there's potential for someone to be great. There's people that don't want you to win, but I want you to know that you have God. You were created in God's image and likeness. And with God we cannot fail. So we're going to go into what do we really really want. I want you to take a minute and think about what is it that I really, really, really want out of life right now. If I could just have one thing, if I have a magic wand and I get one wish, what is something that I truly, truly, truly want right now? Okay. So as we close our eyes, I'm not going to speak. I want us to breathe. Inhale, exhale, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And I want you to see what it is that you really, really want. Okay? So eyes closed and let's get started. Tell yourself that you already have it. Now I want you to express gratitude. Within your body, I want you to say, thank you, God, for giving this to me. Manifestation is acting as though you already have it. So be grateful now for what it is that you want. Now I want you to put your hands on your heart and just breathe. And I want you to thank yourself for the vision that you just saw. Tell yourself, I am worthy of having this. Tell yourself that you can have it. Say it's mine. It's no one else's but mine. Now see yourself becoming who you need to be to have that. The thing that it is that you want. What does she look like? How does she move? How does she walk? How does she talk? What does she eat? What does she wear? Where does she go? See it right now with your mind's eye. Paint the picture. Feel what it feels like to have it now. Put a smile on your face. If you feel how I feel, clap your hands and celebrate. Celebrate that it's on the way. Celebrate that it's already yours. Celebrate that the universe is working on your behalf. God is working on your behalf. God been working on your behalf to make it happen. Give me a deep breath in. Exhale. One more nice deep breath in and out. So grab a pen, grab a paper, a pencil, a paper, your phone, notes, and I'm going to give us a few minutes to write down what it is that we have just manifested that we're going to have. Okay? So I'm going to do it with you all. And this is because if you've ever read Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill talks about having a burning desire. In order to want something, you have to have a burning desire for it. And I'm reading the 10X rule by Grant Cardone. And he talks about to have success, a lot of the time we underestimate the amount of effort and energy that it takes to get what it is that we want. And this is just the first step. Remember, we have to do the work outside of this breath work. But I want you to obsess over it right now. We saw it with our mind's eye. We accept it in our body that it's on the way. We thank God. We thank the universe. We're grateful that it's ours, that it's coming to us. We don't know when, but we know eventually it will. So we're going to continue to write it out. And as you write, I want you to write in the present tense. Write as though you already have it. Write as though it already exists. Okay, so let's get into it. Keep writing. All right, start to wrap up. Okay, and before we go, um, I want to get into some affirmations. So, whatever it is that you're working on manifesting, that you putting your energy into, I want you to form it as an I am statement. I am rich. I have the career of my dreams. I have an incredible man. I am booked, paid, and busy. I am, I have great big offers. I'm full of energy. I'm in perfect, excellent health. Whatever it is, I want you to formulate it in a powerful way. So don't just say I make a lot of money. Say I'm a multimillionaire. I make money every single day. Like I want it to be big and I want you to really live in that and I want you to sit in that. So we're going to breathe in our affirmations and we're going to breathe that out. So whatever it is that applies to you, tune into that. As I close, when you breathe in, say repeat that affirmation to yourself and as you breathe out, say that it's already done. It's already done. It's on the way. Something to that effect. Okay. Let's go. Breathe in, out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Two more. Breathe in, breathe out. Last one. Breathe in and breathe out. Celebrate again. Celebrate you for allowing yourself to want again, for allowing yourself to believe again, allowing yourself to be crazy enough to think that you can have it. And I saw this that I really like. The universe is not on a budget. The universe is not on a budget. There is no limit to what it is that we can receive. This idea that we are limited is so fake and false. And it's just a shame that, that's been taught to us. But we never know. You never know how God is going to bless you. You never know Who's gonna wake up one day and think about you and do something for you? But what I want you to do as you leave this call is to do the work. Do the work that the you that is in alignment with what it is that you truly desire. Do the work that she needs to do. Do the work that he needs to do. The vision that you have for yourself, the vision that you see for her, see for yourself, she requires a certain amount of work. So as you go about your night, when you go into the day tomorrow morning, or whenever you see this, get to work. Get to work. Get to work on you. Get to work on your dreams. Because God can't bless no mess. But God does want to bless us, and it is on the way. Say, it is on the way. It is on the way. It is on the way. Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe. I love you, and I'm so grateful. All right. Good night, y'all.